This is Jeanette from the EFT Express. I've had some people watching my short tap along videos who aren't very knowledgeable about tapping. So I thought I'd take the opportunity today to just go through the tapping points with you to make sure that you're very clear about the points. I'm doing this in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we've been advised not to tap on face points. However, I have just given my hands a very, very thorough cleanse so that I can show the points to you. In traditional EFT, these are the main points that are used. The point that's just where the eyebrow joins onto the nose. So we use 1 or 2 fingers to tap fairly gently, enough for the body to recognise that you're tapping, but certainly not hard enough to hurt yourself, just so that you're aware of the tapping. There's another point at the edge of the eye, just in a little dip there. I'll take my glasses off for this. Underneath the eye, just in line with the pupil. Underneath the nose. The cleft of the chin. Underneath the collarbone. Just underneath the knobby bits here. You can use your fingers a bit like that, if you like. Slightly larger, so you make sure that you get the point. And there's a point underneath the arm, in line just over the bra band for a lady. So just if you put your hand to the side there, you can use the whole of your hand for that one. And then there's also a point on the top of the head. So even though my business name is the EFT Express, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique Express, the method of tapping that I really love to use is actually called SET, or Simple Energy Technique. And this technique was developed by Steve Wells from EFTdownunder.com and his very good friend, Dr. David Lake. So as well as these points that are traditionally used on the face, they came up with some points on the fingers. So if you're using the finger points, I'm going to show you on the hand here. If you put your hand this way, we tap on the top edge of the end of each finger. Just moving down the fingers, tapping a few times, moving down. And then there's a point here you can get with all 4 fingers of the other hand. It's called the karate chop point. In my work, I also really like to use the thymus point. I add that to my, I've got that point on my diagram of tapping points. This has become my go-to point, especially in times of severe shock or trauma. It's just pure muscle memory. I immediately go to this point and I myself find it very, very helpful. Steve and David also came up with a way of using the finger points very discreetly if you're in public by just dropping the thumb down on each finger. So you just use the thumb, you drop it down on the top edge of that nail, moving up and down the fingers. So if you're in a meeting, you can use the thumb here. You can go across the thumb, the pointy finger to go across to the other side of the thumb and tap on that. So I could be sitting here talking to you now and tapping. I tap a lot. They found, Steve and David, that the more you tap during the day, the better it is. Often in traditional EFT, I've seen sessions where people will tap for a while and then they'll stop and talk for a while, then they start to tap again. But Steve and David found that the more you tap, if you can tap through during a whole tapping session, you will get more benefits. And also the more you can build tapping into your day, the better your energy will be. So I made a regular habit of tapping. So now I tap when I go for a walk. I use the finger points if I'm going for a walk. If I'm talking to someone on the phone, I might just gently tap on my thymus point. If I'm watching television at night, I might use the finger points. I might just rub the points. You could also rub the points, and that's very effective. Or squeeze the ends of your fingers. Just sit there and squeeze them, rub them. You can just rub the points. And if you can build 30 minutes to an hour of tapping into your day every day, even without focusing on a particular problem, you will find that you will derive benefits over a matter of days or weeks, that your stress levels will go down, you will feel calmer. Things that once upset you, you'll be amazed to find, oh, that used to really annoy me. It doesn't annoy me anymore. It doesn't worry me anymore. So building it in as a daily habit. Also, Steve Wells from EFT Down Under. I always love to plug Steve because I know Steve very well and I love the way he works with SET. He has made 5 short videos on how to apply SET, Simple Energy Techniques. So if you go to his website, www.eftdownunder.com, and go to the section that is SET, you'll find those videos. He's already done fantastic videos, so I'm not going to worry about reinventing the wheel there. You can go and have a look at those. Continual tapping. These ones can be used very, very discreetly. If you're in a meeting, you can put your hands underneath the table and tap. It does help to calm you down. It does help to keep you really, really present. And especially right now, while we're dealing with lots of anxiety and stress, the more tapping that you can get into your day, the better you will be, the calmer you will be, the lower your stress levels will be. And also it's been proven scientifically that lots of tapping also increases your immune response, which is also very, very important right now. So I'd encourage you to really try to build a habit of tapping every day. I'll come back in a day or another day or so, and we're going to tap on some anxieties around going shopping. But anyway, that's all for now from the EFT Express. So really try and build that positive tapping habit, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.